I've heard enough. Prepare to die. Yeah. Sorry, dude, but we have to go, right? This ship is exploding if you...
You are no match for us.
He has quite some... I think he has almost more health than the boss. No, of course not. There you go.
It is strange. As you acted, suddenly I acted. It is like we were fighting in tandem as a force bond.
Another bond?
Though I do not feel the same connection. Your impulse to kill, to attack that one, I felt it mirrored in me.
Oh no, don't say I'm getting dark side points.
It was as if I had no choice in the matter.
That is really unsettling. I want you to have your own choice, to make your own choices. You always have a choice, and you made the right one.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, the impulse was strong.
Ben, while that conversation is useless, a sec later. Old woman, wait, what? The Sarah said Tobin and Nihilist HP used to be switched in vanilla. More trivia! And I'm pretty proud of myself that I always, you know, poke into the right details here that you can talk about. Nice. You mentioned force bonds?
Yes, that bond that develops between master and their apprentice. Or between those that feel the force. Traumatic moments can bind. Just as proximity and slow growth may bind as well.
You made the right one. Enough. Let us continue on. Alright. Does he have loot? No, of course not. Alrighty. On to the exit, right? Still have some way to go here. Here we are. Meow. Yep. I think we are on the right path here, and then we take the right. And the left. Look at the map. There we are. Ta-da! Save this real quick. And this was the Ravager. Goodbye, everybody. This route leads back to the shuttle auxiliary. Do you wish to leave? Leave the Ravager for good. Yes! Bam, it does. Bam, it goes. Yes! And that's enough to tip the battle in our favor? It seems so. I mean, they were all controlled by him, right? So...
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, sir.
Oh, Onasi. Very well, lead on. Johnny Jones ravaged that ship. There you go. I'm Thy Place is at its best.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you.
Hell yeah, you do. You'll get here faster. Is that all you wanted, Admiral?
I read your records. How the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
You seem interested in her. Did you know him?
I served with him, like you did. And we had to part ways, like you did.
Why?
He said that there were places where he had to walk where I could not go. Places where having allies, or anyone he cared about, would only place them in danger.
That sounds pretty light-sided.
I still don't know what happened to him.
You cannot give up hope.
He told me to stay here, to try to keep the Republic strong, and that he would return. It's the hardest request
KotoR
I ever
V.
followed.
Why did he ask that?
But it was important to him. He said that he believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars. That it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack.
Yeah, it was him.
Whatever it was, I think he went off to find it. To fight it.
How did you know, Raven?
It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire.
Oh no, do we see a
attacked
recap of
Cortez,
KotoR
and
1?
The Sith had stormed the ship.
Oh,
He saved the
wouldn't it be
Republic.
great if now
But it was
KotoR
like
1 would
the war
start
didn't end.
and you
He
could
would
play through the
keep
whole game?
remembering things that he'd done, and it kept driving him. And I think he finally remembered something terrible that he'd done during the Mandalorian Wars, and he went to put an end to it. He left a lot of people who cared about him behind. But I think he did it because he thought it was the right thing to do. But whatever he set out to do, I don't think he succeeded. And here you return, with his ship, without him.
So if he is still around, Bastila should also be still around in person. We saw a hologram of her.
Yes, wherever he went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan.
Sashoka asks, do characters from Knights of the Old Republic appear in Star Wars The Old Republic? I don't know, but I'm strongly convinced that the answer is no, Sashoka, because it is placed at a different time, I think. But people in chat will know more, I guess. Do you want me to tell you what I find?
No. Simply tell him that Admiral Onasi is following his orders.
Oh, you're a good boy. Good boy, Onasi. Oh, sadly enough, yes, says the Star Hunter. Very, very sadly enough. So they are in Star Wars The Old Republic. Okay, cool.
Did he know?
No, he didn't.
I just said
I
it!
fear we shall never know where he left Karth. And I cannot live not knowing the answer. Why he sought to protect us.
He asked us to stay to keep the Republic safe. It was important to him. And after meeting the exile, I'm convinced that there are worse things to lose in the galaxy.
He was there! Just for a second, but he was there. It's so funny, I just bring topics up and then they just happen. Or, you know, Star Hunter knows a cool trivia about them. That's so cool. Bastila hyped as Heimdall plays, yeah. I think Revan was pretty cruel to leave her behind like that, actually. But Karth also gave a hint as to why, because he needed to go somewhere where, you know, friends are a liability.
I lost my family in Malachor V. And Father left me, left us all when he lost all that he loved at Malachor V.
Your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at Malachor V.
Wish I'd never met him. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor V.
Why are they thinking all these horrible things?
We will not surrender. We will not die, like we did on Malachor V.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor V. Now Malachor V comes to us, and I wish to face it this last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
And she must be stopped. There, now. Or she will bring the screams of Malachor V to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way.
So, the first few friends, they were like, oh, I'm so miserable, why am I here? This is a prison and I wish I would die and stuff like that. Why were they all these negative things? Is it because of Malachor V itself? Ah, look who it is. The Grand Dame. Ooh. Look how gray she is now. That's her color. Yeah, if you not make a drop on her like that, that doesn't bode well. Man, she defeated the Jedi Council, so just don't try. Oh, we know him.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. that your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why
Your one hand.
have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
Okay, I think I... Ooh, dramatic. Ooh, there's lightning in the background. Are we crash landing on Malachor V? Or is Atton good enough? Oh, whoa, this doesn't look like a normal landing to me. Oh, look at this. How can a ship survive that? Okay. Well, Atton, we will have to have a talk here. Ooh, this is now the other way around. Uh-huh. So some time
Master,
passed.
he is here.
I know.
What is thy
know.
bidding, my master?
What
You
is
are
thy
to
bidding, my
do
master?
nothing. When he arrives, bring him before me.
He will not survive Malachor.
What will you do with him, my master?
You know what I shall do. You, who wear my teachings so well. I will break him. He is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as I intended for you so long ago. Leave me. Await the arrival of the exile. When he comes, bring him before me.
So I really have to say, Malachor V was a disappointment in the vanilla version, and that is why this mod that we have installed here is so much became so big and so loved by the fans and everyone, because they give us back Malachor V. So why am I alone? Why am I alone? Actually, I grew fond of this. Can we end? You're unable to change your party at this time. Oh, not even Handmaiden? I have to go alone. Okay. I will hard save this here once more. One last time under Malachor V. This poor ship is always getting wrecked, says Bonomat. Yep. Money says if you spent more time talking to your followers, you would have learned what Malachor V meant to everyone on that ship. Okay. Satrukar says she looks so pale now, she definitely needs some vacation right now. Zippel2, it's mostly TSL RCM content from now on. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. I remember, it was a long time ago, but I hardly remember that on Malachor V there was one thing that I find a little interesting, and that was like you needed the remote of a Bao-Dur to traverse a minefield or something. But that didn't lead to anything. That was just in there and then it was gone again. Well. Okay, I have to apparently I have to go down there alone. That is unfortunate. Let's check over here. This looks not very healthy, does it? Okay. But, Ray, poison. Pfft. Who cares for poison? Apparently I do. Fine, I'll heal. There you go. Okay, I don't want to go back there, do I? There's nothing here. So let's take the route that does not have poison. Thank you. Ooh, that's the dead end over here. A damaged console. Let's have a look. Engine core damaged. Minimal power. Lockout. Uh-huh. Plasma grenades. Yeah, I'll take plasma grenades. Let's avoid these green things. There's a storm beast. Actually, I have a beast trick, right? So let's do this. Try what it does. Oh, it's just stunned. It's just a stunt. Okay. No, not this. Not this. Not shooting. This. How fast is it going down? Reasonably fast. Wait a sec. Do I have... What is this? Force barrier. I think that is the one that helps versus melee damage, right? Oh, what am I doing? I want to heal. There you go. I have to look that up real quick. Powers... Force barrier. Here. Powers you have force absorbing the first 15 points of damage from slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing. There you go. Okay, good to know. Okay, I brought them down. Oh, there is a Ultima Pearl. If I would, if I had a lightsaber and I needed to use a pearl on it, I would definitely use the Ultima Pearl. There's no question about it. Yeah, this goes way better now. The force barrier, guys. Force barrier is what you need to cast here. That's doing the trick. Okay, more force barrier. Oh, how dramatic. No loots. Why would I actually expect loot from this at this point in time? This appears to be the route that I need to go, so let's check out this path here real quick. Oh, there's another corpse. Yo, more Verpine prototype shields. Excellent. I actually want to know. 18. I have 18 Verpine prototype shields at this time. The funny thing is I can't even wear them because the slots are taken by other stuff. Alright, give me that barrier again, please. Was very, very helpful. I like that they are called Storm Beast and there is a storm above Malachor V. So it's a tiny little detail, but you know, it reinforces the lore about this planet, it seems. Oh, I did walk in a circle. No! Okay. Let's go back then. Oh wait, I have to read chat here for a sec. Something that interests me. Oh, am I using... Yeah, I'm using 1.8.3, that's correct. Hasara said, looking forward, what do you think of Malachor with TSL RCM? Yeah, you just listen to my banter here, what I'm rambling. And you shall have all your pointers that you want to hear. Well, they did say it was cursed on Korriban in KotoR 1. Well, Remote's quest now impacts the final movie, so... Oh, Sybil too! Great! Great thing, Sybil! Sadly, his voiceover got bugged with 1.0b, only returned in 1.8.4. Oh, okay. We're missing out on a voiceover. Money says, I recommend killing everything on this planet like before you move on. Make sure they're all dead. Another place is Satan. Oh well, Jody Jones is only using 1.8.3. Yes, that's exactly what I'm using, Heimdall. Yep. Sashal Car says, now we can make the Ultima weapon. Praise be to Shinra. Heimdall place says, Satan, are yours? Are you still working on TSL RCM? And Satan says, shame on me for only noticing 10 years later. Well, I always kinda knew. I never really looked it up to see if I was imagining things till a few months back. Yes, you're still working. Yes, they are still working on it, Heimdall place. Sybil hates me, says the Sad Hunter. Stixer says those storm beasts are tough. They hit harder than Nihilus. Yeah, okay, that was pretty... We did the optimal thing against Nihilus, I feel. With that force immunity and all that, and the barriers and energy resistance and stuff like that. He had no chance. Zibbel2 said people keep asking us after each patch if it's a final version, but honestly, I bet we'll keep making changes until 2025, at least. And you say, there's gonna be KotoR 3 before final TCL RCM patch. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's continue here. I caught up with chat. So, yeah, I was on the wrong path. I was, dialing back. I wanted to be clever. I wanted to take the alternative routes so that I don't have to pass over this poisoned area here. Well, it's fine. Oh, he hit me from afar. I didn't know they can do that. Or is that poison? I don't know. Where's the barrier? The barrier's here. Wow, he hit for 57. Not bad. Now I'm hitting you as well. 11, okay. He missed. Or it missed again, and that's that. Good. I like that death cry. Reminds me of Rancors. Actually, there's another way over here. Let's check here first. What's up? There's something over here? No, just a meteor of some sort. Next time they need to make an action bar or something where you can put on your favorite force power so that you don't have to go through here. We had it last week or 2 weeks ago. Someone mentioned that this UI here would be perfect for, mobile devices because, you have to click through here to get through the powers. And that reminds me really that this is, but not in a positive way, but in a negative way, that this is, catered to mobile devices. It could be if at that time when this game came out, that was the thing. But seeing that it was for PC, I don't see the need to have this like this without an action bar. That's what I'm saying. Alright. Oh, for 82? Are you freaking kidding me? With barrier on and 70? What the hell's going on? I'm dying! This must have been all crits. I have to look that up. This is ridiculous. They have became good. Suddenly they became good. Here, message logs, combat. Master Jordy succeeds. Master Jordy succeeds. Master Jordy succeeds. Stormbeast succeeds with an attack on Master. They hit with 51. A critical hit. Yeah, they rolled a 20. Alright, yeah, so the first one was a crit. I don't know if we can get back to the second one. Jordi here succeeds with attack. It was not a critical, but still 70. Slashing 84, strength mod 1. The barrier doesn't even seem to... Wait, what? Yeah, doesn't even seem to help here. No, wait, what? It did 84 slashing damage. It got a strength mod of 1. And the total is 70. So yeah, this is exactly the amount that force barrier helps with, 15. But this is massive, without a crit? Is this another beast than the other beast that I attacked before? Why did it do so much damage? Ah, Bonomat, it was on Xbox. Yeah, exactly. Of course it was in Bonomat. Xbox was actually where all that unused content and that cut content were to be found, right? Yeah, that's the the timeline actually. It was going towards Christmas, and they shoved it out the door for the Xbox version, and there it was where the cut content was still in, and then a few months later the PC version came out, and there the cut version was actually not there anymore. So we have this here thanks to the Xbox version. Otherwise the fans would never have seen this. So what's here? Nothing? Okay. Most of it was on PC as well. Only Xbox exclusive content were modules for HK Factory and M478. Yeah, I think the M478 stuff wasn't that deep into it, like 10% or so was done. But HK Factory was really deeply done. Almost completed, like 70-80%. And they still shoved it out the door because Christmas, Christy X, no, it wasn't cut, but it almost made no sense, that end that we got in the vanilla version. You still went to Malachor V, but in the vanilla version, but yeah, you really saw that it was incomplete, and you were left with a feeling that it was very disappointing in the end. Oh look, that's nice. Oh, cutscene.
If the exile has come here, then he has not come alone.
Of course, apprentice. The huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. We shall see if prey can become a predator. Her breaking shall be flesh and bone, or it shall be inside. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
That is old Kreia again, right? Thinking that people have to fight their battles
galactic paradise.
to grow.
Why can't we ever go to Alderaan or Ithor or someplace without metal, jagged rocks, or packs of bloodthirsty beasts?
You are so right, Myra. Let's go to Riva. Yeah, that's what we saw earlier in the game. That Chewbacca is going to face off against Myra. Let's rescue Myra, shall we?